Well, hello. Thank you again for joining me, Courtney Maroc, host and guide of Haunt Jaunts here. Today, I wanted to talk a little bit about my newest obsession, Only Murders in the Building. It's super cute. If you haven't seen it, I kept seeing it advertised. I'm like, I don't know if I would like that. I mean, always been a big Steve Martin fan, Martin Short. Some things I've liked of his, some things I haven't. But I have to say, him and Steve Martin with Selena Gomez, who knew that combination was going to be so awesome? So if you're also a fan and watching Only Murders in the Building, let me know. I always love to ask questions and find out. But what I was really excited about was, I believe it was Town and Country wrote about how Only Murders in the Building is filmed or showcases, I guess, maybe it's filmed there too, the Upper West Side of New York, which I thought was fun. They kind of, said some other movies, or, not since some other movies have we gotten to see this kind of a taste of life over there, which I'm not sure if that's true or not, or maybe I misunderstood the article, but that's not the point. The point is they shared some fun, well, I don't know if fun is the right word, but movies and real life hauntings from the Upper West Side. So let me read you some of their article. Okay, so there's two really big movies that we all have heard of that were filmed in the Upper West Side, and one is Rosemary's Baby, and then the other, one of the buildings, the outside of it was used in Ghostbusters, where Sigourney Weaver and Rick Moranis's characters lived. So that's kind of fun. So then they also talk about the ghosts that you can find in the Upper West Side. And here's what they wrote. Rudolph Valentino strolls the halls of the hotels des Artistes, and there have been reports of James Baldwin's disembodied voice reading aloud to his dying mother on West 71st. And the Ansonia is, not shockingly, absolutely crawling with long dead mediums. But it's also where, I guess, the American Society for Psychical Research was founded. And it says still stands today on West 73rd Street. I guess because this area was kind of like, it says, a veritable hotbed of 19th century spiritualism. So I just thought it was really cool. But then they also were sharing that they said that it's also a neighborhood haunted by ghosts of another kind. Seneca Village was a settlement, I guess, founded by freed slaves, and it had been located between about West 82nd and 89th Streets, but that was raised to make way for Central Park. And they said that, of course, it was protested, but they lost out, and the village and its graveyard were, I'll quote this, quite literally buried under the pass bordering Central Park West. So there's kind of some cool history mixed in with the whole, if you look beyond the scenes of Only Murders in the Buildings, it's got some neat ghost stories surrounding it. Oh, and this was another big one too, John Lennon. So John Lennon was murdered there, but I didn't know. And according to this article, he had once claimed to see a specter, a weeping woman. And then they said, after he was murdered, a lot of people have obviously said that they've seen John Lennon's ghost sightings, or reported John Lennon's ghost sightings too. Oh, and then also, which I think I knew this, but I don't think I knew the specifics of the building that was used for the apartment for Rosemary's Baby, had some real life reports of classic hauntings too. And it says that since its construction, tenants have reported sightings of children in old-fashioned dress, a bearded gentleman, a phantom chandelier, flying objects, and a particularly scary sounding grown man with a child's face, which I don't know what that's all about, but that would be a little little alarm. Like how child are we? I mean, some people have baby faces even as adults, but is it like really a little boy's face on a very tall man or something? That's kind of weird. But then also a phantom chandelier. I've never heard of, like, does it just appear out of nowhere and then disappear again? And why? Why would a chandelier be a phantom? There's so many questions from this article. Sadie Stein, which is such a cool name. So she wrote this great article, and I'll link to it for Town and Country. Only Murders in the Building proves the Upper West Side is New York City's most haunted neighborhood, which I think is so cool. It was a really fun article. So I'll link to that. And again, let me know, are you enjoying Only Murders in the Building too? I know it's not, really haunted, but it's really fun. It's like a good old fashioned, like, Clue ish sleuth movie or TV show, and I'm just really I did not expect to. So if you feel the same way, or if you saw that combo of Steve Martin Short and Selena Gomez, and you were like, oh yeah, that'll be a winner, let me know your thoughts on Only Murders in the Building. And have you ever visited any of these haunted places in New York? I think that'll be, maybe make a map next time for when I go to New York. I think I've been on that side because I remember we did a tour and we saw where John Lennon was murdered, but I didn't know about Rosemary's Baby and all this other stuff. So things to go look and see next time we're in New York. Anyways, thanks so much for joining me, and share your thoughts about Only Murders in the Building if you're watching. And if you're not, go watch the first episode and then come back and let me know what you think. If you like funny comedy mystery kind of series. I keep calling it a show. Well, it is a show. It's not a movie. It's a series. Anyways, thank you so much again. And until next time, ciao for now.